When buying or selling a home, getting to the closing table is an exciting process, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Today we're joined with Todd Jones of MidState Title. Todd, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me, Amy.
Yeah, we love talking about real estate on AtHome Jackson, and you're going to tell us a little bit about what is title work.
Well, it's extremely beneficial. Underwriters make sure you have it. What I always tell people about title work basically is it ensures your past. We'll go back 40 years or however long it takes. Make sure there's no liens, right-of-ways, just anything that can come up. So when you walk out of there, you've got an arm's length transaction that literally went smooth and good, and you walk out there with confidence that that property is insured through your loan policy or your owner's policy. So that's kind of what we do.
Yeah, it's kind of like a serious background check on a home.
Serious
before
background
you make
check.
The final.
Yep. I always tell people, like, your auto insurance insures you down the road.
Right.
We insure your past.
Right. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had said earlier, it's our biggest investment when purchasing a home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get a call, like a branch came down on the roof, and we're like, well, that's an insurance, but it's not us.
Right. Right. Well, what you do is very important in the real estate transaction.
Absolutely. For sure.
Tell us a little bit about MidState Title.
You know, a little known fact, MidState actually has been in town about 30 years. Not a lot of people know that.
Right.
They were the Talon Group. They were, I forget what they were in the beginning, but then they were the Talon Group and then MidState Title. And it's literally been 30 years. I've been there, it'll be 14 years in June, which is 13 more than Paul thought I'd make.
Well,
So,
there you go.
Yeah, it's my boss,
They're
by the way.
lucky to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But time flies when you're having fun. Mm-hmm. But we've been in the community. We've been active with JAR for all those years.
Right.
And it's been a great partnership over the years.
Yeah.
Great partnership.
Absolutely. Like all real estate services, it's good to work with someone local. So it's good that Jackson has you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank you.
Speaking of working with the realtors, you're really a support to Jackson Area Association of Realtors and every individual realtor that works with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Without them, we're dead in the water.
Right.
We love you, realtors.
Yeah, it's great for them to have, again, just have that support when they're working through the transaction.
Yep. The thing I liked about MidState, like when I was a realtor back in the day, I could call, if I had a question about the closing, I could call my closer. Mm-hmm. If I had a question about the title work, I could call the examiner. And you get right through. And easy peasy, smooth sailing. So
right.
That's kind of the strength we have. It's worked good for me back in the day, and I still see that working good all the way throughout.
Yeah.
Hardworking people there.
Right. You have a good sized team there.
Mm-hmm. I think we have 10 in the Jackson office, in Paul and myself, and they order us around pretty good. I was told I would have been a good dog in another life. I just do what I'm told.
Well, I think you'd been a good realtor because you called yourself a real estate junkie earlier.
Love real estate.
Yeah.
Love real
talk
estate.
to us about the current market. What's your take?
We had a blistering 2-3 years. Blistering. And even when COVID was rampant, we were busy, but it was also a refi boom.
Right.
So you had sales and refis.
Right.
So, you know, what's really interesting is February stats just came out. February of 2021, we had 157 accepted offers. February of 2022, pendings, I should say, we had 150 in 2022 February. And then February 2023, we're kind of taking a break a little bit. We're at 46. Yikes. So 46 pending right now, which means, I mean, it's good. If you're just in the real estate game over the years, you just go with the flow and you roll with it.
Right.
But if you wanted to sell your house right now, you're probably going to do okay.
Right. Yeah. Inventory is low, so the buyers are really out there looking.
The buyers are still out there. Mm-hmm. I think they're kind of waiting in trees to swoop down once the sign hits the yard.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's still a great time to buy or sell a home, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. You know, rates were down all those years, and it's like, you bought an appliance or something, it's like 2%. It's like, no, I bought a house.
Yes.
And now there's a little shock. Now it's like, well, they were over 5 or 6, and it's like, yeah, but you look over the course of history, that's a darn good rate still.
Right.
And it's just, I think we were talking earlier, somebody told me it's like you date the rate and you marry the house.
Right.
You find that house you like, go get it. And just because you're at a 7% right now doesn't mean, check it in July or check it in August. You can always refi it down or go from there, but dating the rate is kind of what you should do.
Yes, that's a great quote. And really, with a lot of the unique packages that lenders are offering right now, there's something out there for every buyer.
Correct. And you know, and I'm not kissing anybody's tail, but we have some awesome lenders in town.
Right.
Fantastic lenders in town. If I was going to buy a house, I would debate. I mean, there's a ton of them.
Right.
And they know their programs inside and out. And there's really a lot. Just figure it out. It's like, wow, I didn't know I could do that.
Right.
And see what's best for you, and away you go.
Yeah, if you're living in Jackson and you're looking to buy, you'd be crazy not to work with a local lender.
No question. No question. I would rather walk into their office and look them in the eye than call Dallas, you know, and get somebody in their cubicle.
Yeah.
I huge local guy. Local guy.
And I think our local lenders too have really been listening to their clients and the realtors, and that's where they're coming up with some of these unique packages and programs for buyers.
And the thing is, they know them inside and out. They really do. And your eyes would be wide open, like, wow. And it's really good to be pre-approved if you're going to hit that trail for buying houses.
Right.
You know as well as anyone. Be pre-approved, know what you can do, know what you can't do, know what you want to do.
Yes.
And just have options and pick your best one and go for it.
Right. And also know what you can afford when you're looking to buy. And MidState Title is helping with that because you have an app that buyers can use.
Oh, we have an awesome app.
Yeah.
You can punch in the home price, punch in the taxes, punch in the rate, any homeowners association. You throw everything in there, hit the button, and it breaks down your closing costs, any P&I, anything like that, and it gives you your payment. And it breaks everything down, and it's just really cool. You can sit in a driveway and do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep.
Well, tell us your website so folks can learn more about title work and check out your app.
If you just went to MidState Title and Google this, it'll take you right to the website. It says ATA agent, MidState Title Agency. And you can do it on your laptop, desktop, and then we do have the app, but there's so many things. It's just kind of, and what I tell people is just play with it.
Right.
Have fun.
Get excited about buying a home.
Sure. The more you know, the better.
Right.
And that's what it's all about, is technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is great information for both buyers and sellers. Everyone needs that title work.
Yep, because we have a seller's side and we have a buyer's side. So it's not only for buyers, the app isn't, it's for sellers also. So I can get my proceeds.
Right.
You punch in, commission tax proration, which is huge.
Right.
No one knows what that means.
Right.
Stick with your title company. That's one thing we do, or the tax
talk
prorations.
to the experts.
Yep. But and it figures out your tax prorations and everything, what you, as a seller, what you would get at closing, and as a buyer, what you'd have to bring.
Right. Just keeping everyone educated and informed.
Yep.
Very good.
Knowledge is power.
Absolutely, especially when buying or selling that biggest investment of our life.
Absolutely.
Well, this is great information. Thank you so much, Todd.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, MidState, for being a great local title company.
We love to be here.
When you're looking to buy or sell a home, check out MidStateTitle.com.